Hi everyone, it is Monday, August 25th, 9:20 at night. Nitrous here with two N's and a new spelling as of last month. If you haven't been here all month, I just recently started streaming at 9:20 instead of 9:30. To honor the fact that when I went to Warped Tour in Long Beach like 1 month ago, Black Veil Brides performed at 9:20, and so I just thought it'd be funny if I stream at 9:20, because I think I'm so funny. But anyways, hi. 2v8 is an active game mode again, so I'll be playing that all night. What does my description say? Pick one, Jill or Carlos. Right, because this Friday, I am going to speedrun Resident Evil 3 Remake. The last time I played this game was, I think, April, June, July, April. It was April 2023, so 2 years ago. And I'm gonna be speedrunning that this Friday just because it is a short game. And I feel like if I can study it enough, I can finish it in one sitting. Hi, Anthony. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for being here. But yeah, in honor of me speedrunning Resident Evil 3 Remake this Friday, I will play as either Carlos or Jill tonight. I just need someone to shout out a name, and I will start with them, I guess. Gotta claim my free blood points. Anthony says Carlos. I think Anthony's the only one here. So, okay, Leon. Carlos. And I, like previous times I've done 2v8, I'm just gonna go through each class and plus a bonus class. I'm gonna start off with Scout. Clarity of sight may help a team avoid danger and find opportunities for a getaway. Does that say getaway? I hope it did. Hold on, I'm reading. Laura Croft. Yeah, getaway. And so we have two skills. One reveals the auras of killers performing the break or damage action for 6 seconds. So if a killer breaks a pallet, kicks a gen, we see where they are. A team skill, when I'm in line of sight of a killer within 64 meters, the killer's aura is revealed to everyone else. And I get to restore pallets every minute, every 60 seconds, 1 minute. And then an unlockable skill, when after, I'm caged and I get rescued, my walking speed increases by 25%, and my grunts of pain are injured in silence. And I also have the ability to pick myself up after, if I'm downed and the killer doesn't pick me up right away, I can pick myself up, which is cool. Hi, Monica. Welcome to tonight's stream. I am speedrunning Resident Evil 3 Remake this Friday because, I'm playing a Resident Evil game every month in preparation for Resident Evil 9. So, last month, July, was Resident Evil 2 Remake. And this month, for August, it's going to be Resident Evil 3 Remake, and I'm going to be speedrunning that on Friday because I remember it being a very short game. So yeah. And so in honor of that, I am playing as Carlos and or Jill this week. And tonight, Anthony chose Carlos, which only means that on Wednesday, I'll be playing as Jill. But yeah. The thing is, it's been 2 weeks since I last played Resident Evil 3 Remake, so I have a lot of studying to do before then. Who is that? Who's there? Who's nearby? Lead the killer away, please. I see two sables fucking around. Oh, and tomorrow is my first archery info meeting, so that's fun. That's fun. I see Nemesis. Oh, I got a key already. Wesker? Wesker and Nemesis. Then how come we aren't on the RPD map? I got a key though. That's cool. Like it says, hopefully you'll like the new coach. Did I say new coach? I mean, there's a new instructor and I've met her. And she's okay. She likes me a lot though. She has really high hopes for archery. There is no new archery coach. I'm the only archery coach. Everyone's doomed if I'm not there. This is my 5th year coaching. I think what I meant to say was, I'm meeting new cadets, because, you know, archery is a JROTC program at the high school, so these students are cadets. Because it's instructor, I didn't know the terms. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I already met her. She's okay. I mean, for those who don't know, I was a JROTC kid in high school, and, back in my day, it was Air Force. And, you know, at the end of last school year, we had to change branch from Air Force to Army because both Air Force instructors retired and we couldn't find and a new Air Force instructor wasn't signing up, so we had no choice but to rebranch to Army. And we have a new instructor, completely new system, new way of doing things. It's frustrating for the cadets and I feel bad for them. So I'm just doing my best to keep their morale up. Maybe it's a good thing I'm still staying, because I feel like if I wasn't there, I feel like they would be miserable. Not to, like, you know, sit up on my high horse, but you know. But yeah, like I said, you didn't say. I was just thinking since you said it was the first meeting. Oh, first info meeting, first archery informational meeting. Where, I tell the archery signees that, like, what to expect. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Wow! I thought he only had 2 charges, not 3. Well. It's the first, archery info meeting. We just go over, like, expectations, when practices, what to expect, and, you know, to see if they're really interested. And, actual tryouts start September 2nd, which is, next Tuesday. Anthony says, did you ever feel self-conscious wearing the uniform to school? At first, only because the uniforms were gendered. And it was at a time where I hated wearing gendered things, because I really wanted to be a boy. So it was only because, you know, I was wearing a female uniform. But not really, no. I wasn't one of those kids where I feel like I would get made fun of. I feel like whatever I do, I was gonna get made fun of. I wore my uniform with pride. I don't know about anyone else. I knew I was cool, because when I first joined ROTC as a freshman, I was the only girl who made it onto Saber Team, which has been a dominantly male team, because I liked swords. But then my dad didn't like the fact that I was the only girl, so he made me quit, and I was so sad. But I still wanted to support the team, so I joined the armory, which we, you know, repaired the weapons. So I learned how to use tools. And I was the only girl in that too, so I felt really good about myself. I feel like I peaked in high school. I peaked in high school for these purposes, and now I'm coaching for these people. Only because I work, you know, I work at the high school, so I might as well help out, you know? But, the Army uniforms is a lot more badass than the Air Force uniforms, I'm not gonna lie. So, if the kids felt self-conscious then, they shouldn't be feeling self-conscious now. Because with Air Force, you look like a bunch of flight attendants, as, you know, Air Force. But the Army ones, you actually look like a soldier, I guess, so. Gotta start the military recruitment young, am I right? I always wanted to be a pilot. I'm just too lazy to go through all the work. Anthony says Brenton used to be in the Army ROTC in high school. Good for them. Oh my gosh. That was hilarious. That was such a Carlos thing to do. Wow, okay. Nemesis did not like that. Yeah, that's right. Run away. That was hilarious, though. That was funny. I'll restore this palette again just because it's funny. Another key. That's cool. Wow, I really set her up. Better her than me, though. Oh, shit! Why are y'all going after me? Why are they going after me? Why? Why are they both going after me and why do they suck at it? At least I distracted them enough. I was far away from all my teammates, I think. Anthony says, on your next Andy cameo, you should ask him if he's read Absolute Batman. You can pay for that. You can pay to ask him that question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to ask for my next Andy cameo. I don't even know if I can afford one with Oogie Boogie Bash and Halloween Horror Nights coming out. Let's see. What's a good palette to restore? Run, Carlos. You saw them! You saw how they both went after me! Couple of thirsty-ass bitches. Want Carlos. All the keys are here, though. But yeah, I'm going to both Oogie Boogie Bash and Halloween Horror Nights. So, that's a lot of money. Do these people stop working on gens? How many of us are left? Oh shit, not that many. Let's see, 1, 2, there's 4 of us. Anthony says I got a budget till then. Boy, I'm spending another $200 on another tattoo this Friday. What budget? Oh my gosh, just in time. Shit! They want my ass. Jeez. Ow. Oh. Carlos is very durable. But why does it take both Nemesis and Wesker to catch me? That's just embarrassing on their end. Anthony says I should read the Red Hood comics this weekend. I should! Honestly, I should. And Anthony says Carlos is a thick boy. He weighs 187. Okay. So that was a scout. Next we're gonna play as escapist. Move swiftly, move silently, for true evil is never at rest. Our 2 skills reveals all the aura palettes and vaults within 16 meters. And our team skill is I can grant 50% haste, or like a speed boost for 3 seconds. And can perform silent rush actions for 8 seconds to my nearby teammates. With a 30-second cooldown and 20 seconds of exhaustion. And after I get caged and I'm rescued, I have the ability to heal myself without a medkit at 70% healing speed. Which sounds okay. I got a new pair of pants. Cool. Okay, let's have a 1 minute ad. It'll take us 1 minute to load into a game, so don't worry. I'm just not gonna ready up. Oh yeah, I can't wait for that, Disney Villains Bath and Body Works drop tomorrow. I mean, I'm not really, like, my Bath and Body Works phase was like 2-3 years ago, back when the designs were good. I'm not really interested in the Halloween stuff this year, just because I'm not really interested in how the candles look. If anything, I'm gonna buy my fall candles this year at Michael's, because the candles look like actual pies and cozy drinks, and you know, those look and smell amazing, and they're only $10 each. Plus, with a Michael's coupon, they could be like $7 or $6. Oh, welcome back from the ad, everyone. I told you it'll take a minute. Monica says it's online only tomorrow, then in stores on the 3rd. Okay, I mean, my cousin and I we both have the app. We both have the app ready, so, I think she's a nurse, and she works the night shift, so I think she'll be awake when it drops, and I'll be at work. And so she said that she'll get my Evil Queen stuff, and I'm gonna Venmo her afterwards. But, yeah, Evil Queen, that is my favorite Disney villain. And it's a very long and weird story about why that is. What am I gonna get? My top 3, number 1 is the Poison Apple hand sanitizer holder. Like, that is a need. And then the second thing is the actual Evil Queen mini hand sanitizer. And the third thing that I want is the candle. I feel like that's all my budget can afford. But I do love apple scented things. I love the Evil Queen, so holy fucking shit. I don't anticipate spending a lot at Oogie Boogie Bash just because the merchandise at the Disney parks aren't really the best anyways. So if anything, I'm just probably gonna buy a lot of food when I go to Oogie Boogie Bash, but I feel like most of my merchandise budget can go towards Bath and Body Works. Yo, goth girl, stop slapping my ass and slap the gen instead. Jeez. Anthony's favorite Disney villain is Gaston, which makes sense. Monica says that's fair. Right, for the fairest one of all. Right. Holy shit! Okay, anyways. Monica wants the Maleficent dragon candle holder. That's what my cousin wants too. My cousin loves Maleficent. And I love Evil Queen, so. Monica says, is there anything you want your budget doesn't have room for? Right, Monica can hook me up. If the candle is more expensive, do you think you can get the candle for me? Is that asking for too much? Just the Evil Queen candle. And then 40% off. What a discount. Christmas is soon after. Right. Yeah. Christmas and my birthday. The funny thing about my birthday being the month after Christmas is you can combine the 2 months. I'm past the point of caring about that. It's not asking for too much. Cool. So, the Evil Queen candle. I will just ask my cousin to get me the poison apple hand sanitizer holder, the mini hand sanitizer itself, and the, I guess the hand soap. But, I need to look through the thing again. The reason I haven't really been looking is because I didn't want to get too attached to things. But yeah, if you can get the Evil Queen candle, please, for my candle collection. I would much appreciate that. Thank you so much. Anthony's asking, am I going to shop for all my friends and family for Christmas? I mean, I have a select list of friends. Not my friend group. Yeah, not my friend group. They're all my naughty list. Definitely my online friends, such as Monica. Anthony, if you can stay on the good list, I guess I'll get something for you too. Monica says, I mean, I didn't know if you wanted the sword candle holder or no. The thing is, I don't know. I don't have I've thought about it. I don't have space in my room for a sword candle holder, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, is there like a plug-in, like the plug for the scented stuff? Like, like the wall scent. I can plug in stuff. Yes, there is. There's the heart and sword, right? Yeah, that. I need to look through the catalog again. There's two. Yeah, the mirror, right? The mirror and the sword and heart. Oh my gosh. Yo, do you ladies want healing? Oh shit. Oh shit. She doesn't like that. Oh man, she's too good. She's too good. No, it's okay. Autocorrect's been driving everyone crazy today. wall plug-in. One is sword and heart. I don't know why I'm thinking the other one is an apple. Because everything is an apple, so why not make another apple, you know? But yeah, I love Apple stuff. I love Evil Queen stuff. So the Disney villain drop, I'm like, holy fucking shit. But definitely a candle, please. I don't really prioritize much just because, yeah. But yeah, I'm asking my cousin for the hand sanitizer holder, the mini hand sanitizer, and the hand soap. I feel like that's within my budget. And then I could spend the rest of my money on a tattoo, I guess. I need to look through it again. Candle is. Thank you so much, I appreciate you. There's no Gastons, right? Like, I don't pay attention to Gaston. I was like hyper-focused on the Evil Queen. What Disney villains do they have stuff for? It's just two. It's just two? Why do I think there was more? I thought there was more. Or maybe... I don't know. Because I was focused on Maleficent because of my cousin. Now I was focused on Evil Queen for myself. So I honestly didn't know there were more villains. Gaston mentioned. Okay, Anthony. I'm gonna hide around this finished gen. Because there's no reason for the killer to check. Oh, they went really detailed. They put in all the effort in Maleficent and Evil Queen. So that was really just meant for me and my cousin. Oh shit! No! I almost made it! I almost made it! That was a cheap turn! That was a cheap turn, but at least I finished the gen. Anthony says Clayton from Tarzan is a funny asshole. He's an asshole, I don't think he's funny. Help? Someone? Save Carlos? Monica says, I really thought they were gonna do more because we had Dr. Facilier since his song was on the playlist before the collab, wasn't it? Wow, that's misleading! Can't believe they didn't at least do Ursula too. Right, you would think they would have Ursula at least. Like, there's plenty of things you could have done with her. I can understand they didn't have a song for Evil Queen and Maleficent, because those two don't really have their own villain songs, you know? But, yeah, you would have at least included Ursula into 3. Oh my gosh, is no one going to save me? Hello? Wow, this team sucks ass. Anyways. Anthony says they should have Scar at Oogie Boogie Bash. Just have a man wearing a lion suit. Okay, man. I'm sure if you pitched that suggestion into Disney, they'll listen to you. Okay, so that was game number 2 with Escapists, and then we're gonna do Guide. A formidable team will never stray from its ultimate goal, keeping their eyes on the prize. I think that's what it says. 2 skills. 1 reveals the aura of 4 gens that are closest to me, and finish aura of unfinished gens. I give a speed boost to people working on gens. I can trap a generator. I can, over 90 seconds, I can install a trap that will stun and blind a killer. That's so funny. And I can open exit gates 15% faster and reveal my aura to other survivors, so that's cool. And my unlockable skill is listening device. That's new. Okay. So that's wiretap, basically. That's Ada's perk. 30% repair progress. I don't even know. I'm not reading all this. I'm tired. Monica says, Poor Unfortunate Souls is on a current playlist now. We have a bunch of weird Descendants and Once Upon a Dream and Gal Gadot. Not Gal Gadot. Not Gal Gadot. Yeah, I mean, I remember Descendants. I watched the first movie in the background just because back then I had Disney Channel playing. Because I was nocturnal, and Disney Channel was like the only channel that didn't give me anxiety in the middle of the night, so I was very familiar with everything that went on Disney Channel, at least up until 2018, because that's when we moved out of our apartment and then we got rid of cable. Ada! I'm sorry, Ada. Leon isn't here. But yeah, I guess Descendants was cool, but I liked my little Tumblr roleplay group back then. Anthony says, I should say hi to Syndrome from The Incredibles over there. I guess so. But you mean I'm gonna be like Jim? I'm just gonna be like a very moody teenager and be like, oh, whatever, man. You know? Monica says, I never saw Descendants. Don't waste your time. It's nothing that special. Anthony says he stopped watching Disney after Wizards of Waverly Place ended. Damn. But yeah, anything after 2018 I wasn't really familiar with. We moved out of our apartment, got rid of cable, and yeah. Oh man, not this guy. Jeez. But yeah, like, I like my Disney roleplay group. Just a little lore drop for those out there. Back in 2011, which was the start of my Tumblr role-playing hobby, I was part of a Disney roleplay group where we role-played, you know, children of Disney characters. So we were the original Descendants before Descendants happened. The whole reason I have a hyperfixation on the Evil Queen is because at the ripe age of 15 years old, I came up with a very complex character. And his name was Aaron White, son of Snow White. And he had a twin sister. And when they were 5, they got lost in the woods, and the Evil Queen's henchmen tried to kidnap the sister, but Aaron sacrificed himself and got captured instead. 5-year-old Aaron, you know, and then the Evil Queen raised him, brainwashed him using poisoned apples, and released him at 18 years old, where he was sent out to basically assassinate his 18-year-old twin sister. Damn, right in the face too, because my other teammates are pussies apparently. And so I roleplayed Aaron, you know, the twin brother, and another girl who was like the little sister I never had. She roleplayed the twin sister, and then I guess the plot thickened, and Aaron was like possessed by the Evil Queen to kill his sister, but he didn't want to, and so he killed himself. I was 16 when I wrote this. I was 16 when I made my OC, like, kill himself. And I felt so bad. I felt so guilty for it. And, like, I kept trying to bring Aaron back in, like, every universe, every roleplay group, but it just didn't stick. And... yeah. Yeah. That was pretty dark for 16-year-old me to do. Holy shit, there are 3 caged teammates, and no one is doing jack shit to help them. Yeah, I'll go for this one. Not the twin sister. It is dark. Yeah, he was a very dark prince. The thing about Aaron White, I considered him my Kylo Ren before Kylo Ren, existed. Just because he was so complex. Like, he was supposed to be this dark-looking prince. I mean, if you know that Aragon movie from 2006, Aaron specifically looked like Garrett Hedlund's Murtagh, the Murtagh character, portrayed by Garrett Hedlund. You know, with the black hair, all black and everything. So, that was Aaron White. And, you know, I've just been trying to bring him back because, you know, I killed him off, but it just, you know... Yeah. Monica saw Aragon in theaters. That's crazy. I was a kid. We... I guess this is a sign of our age. My family and I rented the movie, the DVD from Blockbuster. That was when I first watched Aragon, and I loved it so much. And so when I found the DVD at the $5 bin at Walmart, I was so happy. I enjoyed that movie. I know it's not accurate to the books. I read the books. I know the movie is not accurate at all, but I still enjoyed the fuck out of that movie. Monica says, I don't know how we could make that work in our roleplays. I don't even remember it. Oh. Wait, make what work? Like, killing- the characters killing themselves off? Anthony says, Ricky, which is his older brother, put on Aragon when I was a kid, but I fell asleep. I'm on, like, bored. Wow! You don't like dragons? Dragons are too boring for you? Oh shit, I didn't mean to create a beam of light. I'm putting this down. Oh, Aaron White! That's a different spelling. Aaron White is 2 A's. 2 A's, R-O-N. I have so many Aarons. I have my Aaron verse. I have different versions of Aaron. So... no, none of our characters are allowed to die. Absolutely not. Yeah, I agree. Traditional. Got it. Yeah, I mean, he was the original Aaron White. It's funny, like... I probably told you all the backstory, but I don't mind lore dropping. I don't mind monologuing. I'm gonna try to get Syndrome to monologue, that's funny. But, so, when I was in 7th grade, so like 2009-ish, I wrote Caspian and Susan fanfiction. You know, Caspian Susan from the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian movie. I wrote fanfic. And on the fanfiction website, I met a girl named Rebecca. She was I considered her my best friend. And she and I, like, wrote and roleplayed together. Is he gonna follow me up? Yes, he is. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was locked in for a second. So Rebecca had an older brother named Aaron. So when Rebecca and I were writing our Narnia fanfic together, sometimes her older brother would join in, and he would write with us. And to fuck with him, because I wanted to be funny, I introduced a character named Aaron, so he could, like, self-insert or something. The thing is, I was in 7th grade, so I was, like, 13-ish, and Aaron, the brother, was, like, 17, 18. And I think what happened was he turned 18, and then he got busy, and he couldn't write with me and Rebecca anymore. And I didn't want to kill off the character Aaron, because that just felt a little messed up. So we kept the character Aaron around. And he just developed his own character on his own. And Rebecca and I had the same idea that the character Aaron reminded both of us, somehow, of Murtagh from the Aragon movie. And that's where it stuck. That's where he first originated. This is the second time I died because someone refused to save me. These survivors are whack. No one wants to save Carlos. Okay, before I start my next game, I just want to finish my story, because I'm never going to finish it at this rate. Aaron. Yeah, so, the brother, you know, went inactive. He got too busy to write with us. We didn't want to kill off his character, so we kept him around, and then he developed a mind of his own. And then Rebecca and I both agreed that he just looked like Murtagh from the Aragon movie. And that was the first Aaron. He was the Prince of Archenland, which is the country south of Narnia. So one of Narnia's allies. So Prince Aaron was a prince of Archenland, which is one of Narnia's allied countries. and then Rebecca and I eventually stopped talking. I guess we grew apart, whatever. And then the very next year, that's when I got into Tumblr role-playing, and I had the option to, you know, create a character. And I really wanted to use Aaron. Like, Aaron was speaking to me. And so I was looking at a list of available Disney couples, and I saw Snow White. And that's how Aaron White came to be. And then I killed him. and then I kept trying to bring him back in so many ways, but he just never stuck. Until very recently, earlier this year, back in March, I did a variant, you know, going off of the Loki logic, you know, of variants. And I created a variant of Aaron White, and instead of Garrett Hedlund, I used fucking Andy Black. And I've been so obsessed with this character that I've created. And then suddenly, one day, Anthony called me Aaron, and I realized how much I like that. And so, when I'm transmasc. I know I say I'm gender fluid because I acknowledge that part of me is still female. I am biologically female. And when I speak, I still sound like a girl. But, I guess I do want to identify as transmasc. I do want to use he, him pronouns. And in the future, when I move out, have my own place, or if my dad passes away, whichever comes first, I do want to transition. I do want to take T-shots. And I do want to legally change my name to Aaron, spelled A-A-R-E-N. So, that is a very long and complex story of my relationship with the name Aaron. And also the Evil Queen. Just because, you know, the Evil Queen kidnapped Aaron White, part of his lore, I shouldn't be rooting for her. But, like, she did raise him, like, from age 5 to 18, 13 years. So, whenever I see Evil Queen stuff, part of me gets so excited. And so, yeah, as Evil Queen, Snow White stuff, I collect that shit. Even though Snow White's not even my favorite princess. So, yeah, that's, I hope y'all enjoyed that lore. I don't know how long I've been rambling, but, if you got that, yeah. Monica says surely she took care of him since he wasn't the fairest of all. And Anthony says, my favorite princess is Mulan. Of course she is, Anthony. And, oh right, Monica's favorite princess is Aurora. Who is my favorite princess? Anyway, it's Merida. I don't know why I had to ask that. I'm sorry, chat. I mean, sometimes I think of Rapunzel still, but, Merida makes sense for me. Your girl, Rory. Yeah! Rory. Isn't her name Maddie? Or are we talking about someone else entirely? Anthony says Mulan 2 was horrible. I enjoyed Mulan 2. I enjoyed making fun of it. I remember my cousins and I making fun of that movie when we were kids. Oh, abbreviating Aurora. I mean, Rory is a really nice nickname. So... Oh, right. Medic. Sorry, chat. Medic, strong team is one that can recover from any setback and forge ever onward. I can reveal aura of injured teammates close by. I can grant 50% healing bonus. And my unlockable skill is my scratch marks are suppressed and my aura is revealed to other survivors so they can bring the killer to me. So yeah. Monica's just being silly. Aren't we all at this time of night? Aren't we all being silly at this ungodly hour? Especially you being 3 hours ahead. It's like 1 in the morning? It's 10 p.m. for me right now. I don't think I've ever actually called her that. I mean, I would have called her that. I feel like Rory is a good modern day name for Aurora. But yeah. Healing, and 1 a.m. And, right, time check, it's 10:05, and I've been streaming for like 45 minutes now, so. This is my 4th game. And just because I am going to be staying extra late tomorrow after work, just because of the archery info meeting, I think I'll just play one more game. I'll cap it at 5 games and call it a night. Which may be the case moving forward, just because archery practice does officially start next Tuesday. And I don't think I'll be having a free day anytime soon. But also tomorrow, chat, at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on my Discord server, Anthony and I will be streaming the movie Sinners, which came out earlier this year. So, it's on streaming, on Max. So if that's a movie you've wanted to watch, 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, Anthony and I are going to be streaming Sinners. Monica says, also I've spent like 2 hours adding things to Pinterest. That's always fun. Pinterest gets addicting if you're not careful. I don't know what killer that is, but I'm not gonna stick around to find out. Like I says, I'll try and be there for some of it. Yeah, I mean, like, no pressure. This movie night thing is, you know, oh, another key. Is, you know, for my own benefit. It's so I have a public announcement, and so people can hold me accountable, you know. It's just supposed to allow me to work on my novel, really. I don't really care who shows up. I know it's very late, but that's the time that works best for me. So, if you can make it, cool. If you can't, that's fine. But it's like, I made an announcement that other people saw, so if I don't go through with it, just that thought of people wondering, I thought I was streaming a movie tonight, you know? It's that accountability. And that will force me to work on my novel, because when I play the movies, it also reminds me why I stream movies every Tuesday in the first place, and it's so I can work on my fucking novel. Ghostface. That's fun. Anthony says, are you still doing the horror movies in October? I guess so, man. I guess so. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I think we agreed Twilight is gonna be September. Twilight is September. And October will just be classic horror movie, slasher, or Disney Channel Halloween movies. I feel like Disney Channel original Halloween movies, classic movies will be fun. And then November, I'm thinking Disney movies, and then December, obviously, Christmas movies. Monica says... Monica says something while I'm running for my life. Monica says, it's good to hold yourself accountable, but helpful when others can too. Yeah, because, I need, like, I work best when someone has expectations of me. I remember back in 2020, I tried to have, like, a group of beta readers, or, like, test readers. But then I didn't want to force those people to read my stuff if they don't want to, and it just seemed like everyone was busy. And I didn't want to force it, so that's why I eventually stopped writing in 2020. But then, at least with this Discord movie night system, like, I'm not forcing anyone to read anything. It's just that I make this announcement, I'm streaming this movie. And then at the same time, when the movie's streaming, I remind myself, oh wait, I'm not supposed to be enjoying this movie, I'm supposed to be writing. And then it just forces me to get stuff done. So, I don't know if that makes any sense. But ever since, it's been highly implied that I have ADHD. I know during my first psychologist appointment, my psychologist was very confident that I had ADHD. He diagnosed me with it. My therapist seemed to agree. Then, you know, I took another test, and then they were like, oh, you scored a 53 out of 60, which isn't high enough to be positively diagnosed with it. So I told my therapist, and my therapist highly believes I have ADHD. And so she suggested that maybe the tests are inaccurate just because I may have misinterpreted some of the questions. And a lot of the questions that I seem to have misinterpreted is, am I unable to sit still in my seat? And I said, no, I can sit still because I never had an issue with that growing up. You know, I was always the well-behaved student that always sat in her seat. You know, I was well-behaved. I wasn't wiggling or squirming around. Until my therapist pointed out to me during one of my sessions that I'm on my computer chair, like, swinging back and forth on my computer chair, fidgeting with the wire of my with the cable of my headset. And I was like, oh, you know. That was embarrassing. And Sable, oh my gosh. This team was like, okay. Y'all saw that, right? I finished the gen. Blight went to attack me. He swung and he missed. Sable threw the pallet in my face. And then I got hit. So, I don't know, chat. Monica says it makes sense. But yeah, so my therapist highly believes that I have ADHD. I mean, my psychologist hasn't replied to me about a follow-up appointment, so what's with all these fucking keys? There's so many fucking keys. I need a fucking medkit. Sounds like ADHD to me. Yeah! The also funny thing is, I have a higher chance of having autism than ADHD, according to my psychologist. And so, I need to find someone who actually does testing for autism, adult autism. And, you know, that's so fun. Holy shit. But, like, I guess the joke I'm trying to make is, growing up, you know, at school, I was a straight A student, you know, straight A's. And then suddenly, I have anxiety, ADHD, and autism. So I'm still a straight A student. I have everything that could have been wrong with me is wrong with me. And I just try to think of it as, at least I have the right to make jokes about it. Holy shit. Who swung and missed? Yo, I don't know if I can make this chat. Oh my gosh, he swung and he missed again! He swung and he missed again! They can't hit Carlos! Wow. That was an intense game. That was way too intense for my liking. This was unnecessarily intense. Oh man, what were we talking about? Oh right, straight A's. All the A's. Anxiety, ADHD, autism, Aaron! Aaron with 2 A's. Oh man. And I chose this spelling. Look at this spelling. I chose this spelling, the 2 A's to honor Aaron White, and R-E-N to honor Kylo Ren. Because I'm a nerd. So. I'm gonna end my 5th game with Jill, just because I can.
Let's get going.
I know. And I'm gonna play as Scout, which is my favorite, class to play as in 2v8. Aaron Yeager. No, I'm not gonna name myself after Aaron Yeager, because I'm gonna start the rumbling. You know I would start the rumbling. But, yeah. Aaron. Even though I'm height accurate Levi. With my Doc Martens on, I'm 5'3", so. Which is apparently Levi's height, so. Isn't tonight fun, y'all? Learning so much. Sometimes I lose track of who I lore dump to, because I feel like it's like that one meme. I remember sending it in the group chat. What do you mean you too? You know everything. It's like remember that meme I sent in the Broken Hearts Club group chat with Leon, where like to Ashley and Louise, he's just like September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. That night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, the punishing missions nearly killed me, but at least it kept my mind off everything. If I can just forget what happened that night. The pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to. You know when Leon, like, trauma dumps like that? The exact date and everything? Like, that's me. That's me, and you all know that's me. So, I mean, well, yeah. Yeah. And, you know, I don't mind lore dumping. I don't mind repeating stories. I do it anyways. So if y'all needed a refresher, you're welcome. Anthony says, I've heard all of my lore 100 times, and Monica agrees that is me. Yes, thank you for acknowledging. In terms of the video, Monica is like Ashley and Luis is like Anthony. Hey, Rebecca. A Resident Evil girl helping out a Resident Evil girl. But yeah, and so on Wednesday, I'm gonna play 4 Jill games, and then my 5th game will be Carlos. Just in honor of Resident Evil 3 Remake this Friday. I hope I won't pass out, because I have a tattoo appointment on Friday. So, yeesh. I have a lot of studying to do. Anthony asks, who do you find more attractive, Jill or Ash? Jill. Jill. I know Ashley is a blonde, but no thanks, bro. Killer comes towards me, I'm gonna scream. Egg. Egg emoji. I get it. Oh, what a miracle. I got it done. Where's my Leon? There we go. I thought he was a killer at first. Holy shit. Okay, all the broken pallets are over there. Oh my gosh. Embarrassing. Okay, I'm gonna repair that pallet. Another key! I'm such a lucky boy today. Can y'all, like, leave the area so the killer can leave the area? Please? Damn. What skin is that? Holy shit, that's terrifying. No thanks, bro. This is my last game, by the way. It's 10:22, so I've been streaming for an hour and 2 minutes. Cozy Jill. We love our Cozy Jill emote. I think it was Anthony who requested it. It's a custom emote. Thanks, Shiva. Steve! Holy shit. Ahoy. It is cute. It's very cozy. Shiva. I don't understand the reference because I haven't played 5 yet. Love Shiva. There's not a reference. Oh, it's because I just would have thought Chris would be screaming her name often, so not in that way, but you know. Let's see, so this month is 3, next month is 4, October I'll be playing Resident Evil 5, November 6, December 7, January 8. Oh shit! Fuck! Wow. And I checked here too, for... Wow! Not even close. Not even close. Damn. Actually, he does, didn't think of it that way. Oh, okay, that's what I thought of. Anthony says, are you gonna play all the campaigns for Resident Evil 6? I guess so. I mean, Resident Evil 6 is November. And so I have the entire Thanksgiving break to do that. I'm gonna waste my entire Thanksgiving break playing Resident Evil 6. Let's see, there's 4 campaigns, right? Leon, Chris... Is it Jake? And Ada? Is Jake the other one? Because then that could be Friday, Saturday. Wait, no, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Not bad. I can space it out that way. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll play Leon on Friday. You know, if this is Thanksgiving break. Saturday's my break day, then I have Sunday, and then I'll play Tuesday, and then Thursday. Ooh, someone had a fog vial. Oh, a med kit. Oh shit. Shiva. Hi, Resident Evil girl with Resident Evil girl. Let me... Wow, maybe it's a good thing I left to restore that pallet. Oh shit. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Come on, man. Really? Really? Okay. Who else is... Oh, let me see. Actually I want my key back. I don't have a lot of faith in these people. Oh. Actually, I'll take this back. Okay, I guess I'm running back here. Oh my gosh, these people are dropping like flies. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we can get one gen done if we really locked in, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen. Rebecca! Hi! One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about to be 4 real soon. Ah, there goes Shiva. I don't think I'm gonna get anything done, chat. Shit. Wow, this Wraith is sweaty as fuck. Well, there goes my last game. No, they finished it, gen. I want to see if they actually make it out. I want to see, like, with these killers, I want to see if they actually make it. I want to see if they actually make it. Rebecca's a goner. She's about to be a goner. He is, I guess, waiting for the hatch. What? He's wearing a crop top. We don't judge here, I guess. She's about... Oh, there's a hatch right there. Ooh. There's another hatch open. I mean, if one of them has a key, she has a key, so she better let Felix jump in the hatch first. Oh, poor Felix, he doesn't deserve that. Claudette, the hatch is right there! Where are you going? Wow, what a dumbass. The hatch was right there. She didn't take it. I don't know why she didn't take it. Where the fuck is she going? She's not gonna make it. Stupid ass. Claudette, you ran by an open hatch. Why didn't you just jump in that one? I don't know. I don't think these people have brain cells this time of night. It is 10:31, and 10:31 in other terms is Halloween, so I guess it's the perfect time to log off. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for being here, for lurking, for listening to my lore drops. And, yeah, remember tomorrow on my Discord server, I am streaming Sinners at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then Wednesday, I'll be streaming Dead by Daylight 2v8 at 9:20. Because there's something obviously wrong with me. And then Friday, I'll be streaming Resident Evil 3 Remake. So I have a very, very busy week ahead. Have a good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Don't let the zombies bite. 9:20 in honor of Black Veil Brides performing on Warped Tour Long Beach. This is 1 month ago. I'm so glad I went. Good night, everyone.